Okay, we are back with the 248K mod on a Ribbon World with a city grid that's a bit small, doing pretty normal modded Factorio run things. Last time we kind of hacked together this kind of engines thing. It's not running yet. We need to make it run. Then we need to figure out how to turn these things into drone frames, and then yellow science and those kind of things. Because we're actually we're out of tech at the moment. We've got no more tech that we can do without inventing some other kind of science we have yet. Like there's good things we want that all need yellow science. Fusion's going to be cool. There's also some beacon science which we also aren't making yet either. So we're gonna work towards those kind of things. I think these engines are going to be first. We're going to put them on a train. Grid based stuff. So I want a station that gives me 2 belts of stuff out. I don't think I want that one. I think I want... Let's find a stone... Yeah, I could all have these as blueprints, but I don't. Yeah, this is kind of the pattern I reckon I want. Because we kind of want these in the middle. Because we've got to turn this stuff into, yeah, pipes and gear wheels. And there's about as much iron as I need for pipes as for gear wheels. And if I am doing this thing of like half a belt of steel, whole belt of these things, that means I'm looking at about a full belt of pipe, and then half a belt each of cogs and yeah, steel, sure. So let's go and build some stuff. How many, I mean, I could worry about exactly how many of these things I need. I'm kind of not in that space at the moment. We'll do this so we get some beacons, and then we'll change the recipe. So the bots are still bringing the beacons, and now, but beacons modules. Let's also, because we're thinking about beacons, do that so we've got some beacon space here, and then these guys probably don't need stack inserters on the other side. How many beacons have I... So I'm actually completely maxed out on beacons at the moment, which is interesting, sure. These guys have got to run... They need to be on this belt. Not there, actually, that belt. But then also over here. So... Yeah, I guess we're going to hit a thing there. And go in here and just do kinda, yeah, stuff like this is fine. Okay, so cogs done. Then we need, I guess, a similar thing. How many of these do I have? 20 assemblers? Because the usual ratios are, yeah, 1 gear wheel per 20, 2 pipes per 20, and these things are probably going to get beaconed more, but this is also still going to be, fine. Let's actually just grab all of this. Yeah, we'll get rid of this. We'll do this. We'll do the same recipe sitting trick again, except pipes. And they've also got module requests, which won't work because you can't put modules in pipes. But we'll see. Actually, also don't want to do that either. We'll see what happens with that later. This wants to be a full belt of pipes. So that's going to be full belt of pipes, I guess. If I am saying full belt of pipes, these things probably need output capacity. Probably still fine, whatever. This belt here is where the pipes are going, and it probably wants to go the other way. Yeah. I don't think I'm not tiling this any further, because this is a city grid. If I need more engines, we're just going to copy and paste entire blocks of stuff, so that's fine. Where is this going to go? Doesn't need to go there either for the same reason. Yeah, and we've got a train running out of fuel, which is... oh, it's the steam train. It's supplying steam to the ceramics, which are also fine, so I'm going to ignore it. It's definitely a thing to deal with later, but just not a thing to deal with now. How are these guys getting... Do they run around from the other side? I guess we just put another splitter down here. That's a thing that will also just be fine. Here, yeah, sure. And then these ones want to run the other way. And we will eventually be making large numbers of engines, which is nice, is the goal. Yeah, so these guys, yeah, these requests here won't mean anything because these are just supposed to be efficiency modules that are not going to achieve anything. But we've got cogs going in. You're probably, yeah, you've got cogs. You don't have. Why do you not have? Should you not have this stuff already? Are these inserters? Oh, these inserters are around the wrong way. Interesting. One of these things. Okay. Is this going to be... Okay, so this is going to be kind of easier for me to do, isn't it? These guys want to turn... Yeah. This is... Can I? No, I can't. Okay, fine. We're not super concerned about this taking a long while anyway. We're just going to delete all of these things and have bots put them back and not worry about the fact that we got the inserters around the wrong way, and then they should have everything they need, and we should start making some engines, which is... I mean, okay, so as soon as these things turn up, that's also fine. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Let's put the engines on a train, I guess. Am I putting the engines on a train? I think one of the other things I was thinking about was just building electric engines here, and then yellow science here, but then the beacons are there, and I also wanted more things to yeah, so I guess we are just putting these on a train and finding somewhere else to make yellow science. Yeah. Is this one in the right place? Yes, it's the one on this side that's not in the right place. Okay, because this is going to be a train that has a lot of engines. There are a couple of things that need engines in this mod. There's a number of these mod-specific buildings also need engines, so I don't mind having a ton of engines. Yeah, then I actually have enough of these guys as well. Okay. Yeah, we are actually defining a train of engines. This is this train station has enough steel, so it's turned itself off. And then I needed a loading station. I guess the steel is going to have a good loading station for this, isn't it? Yeah, because steel, like engines, I'm not going to have a whole lot of these things ever. Yeah, but then I need to also figure out how to get these engines, which are apparently running down. Are they landmines getting destroyed? Yeah, they are, whatever. Okay, fine, have fun with that. Do I want to... Yeah, I guess we can bring this out here. This is not a thing that feels great. Yeah, okay, I'm resigned to this now. This is going to be a thing that's fine. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to need one of these here, and then we can do some underground business. I probably have a pattern not entirely similar to this, that's not there here. I probably have this exact train station somewhere else that I could have just copied. Yeah, good job, I guess. Oh well. That can go in there. We're going to have train stations on it. We're going to have, yeah, engines on a train. Are these guys bulk limited at all? These are limited to one stack. That's probably what I want, to be honest. Then we want something where, yeah, this contraption where these boxes are wired to a combinator. Except because this is engines, we're going to have engines. But I don't think, like, we will wire this thing up, but I don't think we're going to disable this station yet, because I think we're just going to build a ton of engines here. I don't think we're going to worry about... Oh, we are going to worry about missing power poles here. I would much rather that all you guys get powered and do manufacturing. That's kind of part of the plan. Yeah. Because because otherwise we'll just have the train sitting at the other end, not worrying about whether it has a station to go. Do I not have... Okay, so I've only got... I guess we are going to do a train fuel thing, aren't we? Am I fueling the rest of this train station? I don't think I am. I think the thing I need to do is... Yeah, so let's talk about kind of the next couple of steps of things. We've got to make yellow science. The yellow science needs some pretty normal stuff, and also needs robot frames, and also needs neodymium. The neodymium is also a component of the robot frames. So this means... we're going to have probably one place that does both of these things together. The other thing that's in here is batteries. And the other recipe that I noticed is talking about beacon stuff. Somewhere down here... Yeah, this beacon upgrade tech is going to be pretty important. Made in a K2 core. K2 core requires a bunch of stuff, also including neodymium. Not really concerned about any of those except the neodymium. Oh, maybe the nuclear assembly machines. What do they take? They take... Okay, that's just fine. We got all that stuff. The thing I did need was Ki2 energy. Is that... Where is the Ki2 energy? Is that one just back here? Ki2 energy. Okay. Yeah, this takes batteries, uranium, and lithium. So we're going to need a lot of batteries. And we're going to need a lot of lithium, which comes from kind of the same place. The uranium we've kind of got. This is made in a Ki2 energy provider, which is hopefully probably an upgrade of this thing anyway. Like, I think this just goes in the same place. Probably is what I'm presuming, which means I think I want to make... Yeah, I think we're going to make... Yeah, I think we're going to use this recipe for batteries, which is also just lithium, which is nice, which means that if I'm doing a bunch of beacon stuff here, because we're kind of thinking about the beacons and the yellow science at the same time, kind of. I think what I want here are 4 more train stations for various things. The first 2 of them actually still just being iron and copper. So we may as well just grab... Actually, let's grab the entire thing, including the robot ports as well, because that'll help us line it up. And that's going to go here. So we're going to get more iron and copper in, somewhat deliberately. We're going to take... Are we taking it into this square? I guess so. Where else? Am I taking it down here? Maybe both. Is there... Is this... Like, what else is this thing using? Uranium, lithium, batteries. And then the batteries is also made from lithium, which is why we're doing that. Yeah, so the third... I don't know yet. Let's get rid of these things, because I don't know where I'm building this yet. That's going to be the rest of the thing. But this one is... Yeah, that one's iron. This one is copper, yes. This one here is going to be uranium. Where's this kind of uranium? Yeah. Both of those need to be looking at uranium. And then this one is going to be not a crystals request, but a uranium request, because we already have this way out west where that's doing a thing. And then also uranium. Yeah, so let's actually set that train up now. Somewhere all the way out here, over by these biters that are like annoyed, but no big deal, is this train with... How much of this stuff do I have now? I have a highly coverexable amount of stuff, so that's fine. I'm probably complaining about, yeah, not having train stations, fine. This train here, with some amount of fuel, wants to go from... First of all, is this... Yeah, so that train station is named. From somewhere that has uranium to somewhere that needs uranium. Full empty? Sure. Yep, so he's going to do that. It's going to be fine. It's going to turn up here in a bit. The bots don't have these things, so let's build them. And then I need to figure out where I'm doing some of that other beacon stuff, but not yet. And then also where I'm doing... battery stuff. Maybe I am just doing battery stuff here. Am I doing batteries here and then kludging electric engines and then yellow science down here or something? What's below this? There is other stuff below this. So all of... I think batteries are definitely going on a train. Maybe I make batteries here. Anyway, oh yeah, because the other thing that definitely was a part of that is I also need to request dirty water, which is... I probably have one of these somewhere, right? Is this... This is a dirty water production station. What do we have that produces that needs dirty water? That is hydrochloric acid. What do I have that produces dirty water? This is a dirty water request, and it's even on a grid. Yeah, there we go. That's exactly what we wanted. We want something like this. There's some pipes in there as well, but whatever. And then these guys are going to go, I guess, here. Like so. And also, fueling this stuff is not a thing we're going to be able to do yet. But... So now we're requesting dirty water. We're going to get dirty water in these tanks, which is fine. Which is one of the other... Yeah, I guess we can bring these things through here, do batteries here, and put batteries on a train... somewhere? Question mark. It's all getting a bit messy. Never mind. Let's just keep going. Yeah, because I wanted... This lithium also comes from dirty water. And goes real fast. I'm pretty sure I don't need that much of it, do I? Because the other batteries recipe does not need that much lithium. Really does not need that much lithium at all. And gives me a lot of batteries. So let's... yeah, let's upgrade both of these because I'm pretty sure I have that stuff sitting around. Let's set some recipes. And yeah, let's just commit to doing this badly, I guess. Do I have... I have these. So I can put those there. Our bots are bringing pumps. Oh, I still haven't fueled that other train. Whatever. I probably don't need that steam immediately anyway. I guess I could have also put... this... no, these guys are in the way, aren't they? Like, this setup will fit here. But then the station would not fit here, so maybe we don't... I mean, we could also move the pump jacks out the way. Maybe that's the thing I like more, because these tanks don't have anything in them yet. So maybe I put the dirty water here, the batteries here, and then use this as more beacon manufacturing stuff for the KG beacons. I think I like that more. I think we're going to do, yeah, we're going to grab a copy of all of this stuff again. Then we're going to take back these things. You can go to this station. Yeah, we'll set that up over here again. Don't get hit by a train. There are no trains coming. It's fine. There is where it needs to go. So now we've got to change this stuff around, which is always a fun time. And then we can put that back here, so that's nice. This is, yeah, then if this thing is present, then this station will be, yeah, doing appropriate dirty water things, which is fine. That also means these guys can get out of the middle of the intersection, and then we can be doing this kind of stuff, you know, continually worse. Continually worse is going to be one of the themes. Does this train station have a way to get where it's going? It does. It can turn... Okay, so it can turn through the other station. It can also keep going. So we're not fully blocked in there, so that's nice. Yeah, so we're going to have dirty water here. I think that means... Yeah, I think that means we're making batteries over here. Does that mean... And I think it does. Can I have another station here that's going to be have batteries? Yeah, just some normal batteries. That's going to be, oh yeah, and set station limits, because that's part of the consequences of how we're doing this awful grid thing. And then this train station, I reckon, is going to be the exact thing we need here, as it turns out. And it's going to go not there. Yeah, the pump jack is in the way. That, I mean, I don't want to put stuff down here because that's valuable space. Maybe batteries are another thing that only that I only put 2 stacks of on a train. Maybe. Actually, I've got an even better idea. Batteries are going to be a thing that we have 3 carriages on a train, because that gives us yet another distinct size of train, which is an awful idea and a thing that I'm absolutely going to do to just make stuff generally worse. We're going to have yeah, we're going to have a bunch of different sized trains on the network. It's going to be fine. This is going to be a 1-3 train for batteries. So we're going to do that, and we should probably do, I guess, a splitter thing, which is going to go like so. One of these is going to be here. Yeah, it's going to be like this, isn't it? So we've got our input here, we've got some undergrounds, which we're going to need here, and now we just put things on this path here, and half of it will be split into half going to this station, half looped back around, and then I think I'm actually going to go input priority on that loop. Yeah, but whatever. I don't think that matters as much. We're gonna get half. Yeah, this is gonna be properly split over all of these things. These are all linked. The sky is not powered yet. This station might also just be one that doesn't turn off. And yeah, we're gonna have a size 3 train, which is great. We're gonna have to figure out how to put the energy used lithium, and used batteries, did not use iron or copper. So if this iron copper thing we're doing is, I've actually got this set up for, yeah, kind of both those things. Never mind. Okay, can I weave through the middle of this thing? Yeah, this is a terrible idea. This is what we're doing. So I can have another pump over here, or not even a pump, just a thing, because these guys are going to have a ton of this stuff. And over here we can have our, I had bots bring me these things, just run over the train tracks without even checking them out, because I wanted upgraded assemblers, because that's what we're going to do now. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to worry about that other train that's out of fuel at the moment, the one that's still blinking at me being out of fuel. What we need is some kind of batteries pattern. We want these batteries. I'm pretty sure that I cannot put prod mods in these. Yeah, I have to get there are different kinds of mod-based prod mods that I want for that. Actually, these ones. Then I've got to also figure out. Yeah, I get extra lithium out of this as well, don't I? How many of these do I want? Probably a few. Let's figure out. This batteries recipe is not all that much. Yeah, this is just 1-to-1. I don't think I'm gonna need a whole belt of copper. I think we can actually just run both of these stations in the awful way, because all this is gonna do is make batteries. I think we can just do that. And then if we need to later, we can, I mean, a half belt of batteries sounds like a lot of batteries. Yeah, that's the space where it fits, so we'll do that, and then we can get this much of this thing in here, which is nice. Okay, so this is still, yeah, that's still copper. This uranium we can do a beacons thing with later. And then we've got to figure out, do we even care about... I don't think I really care about ratioing these things, like, well at all. In fact, I'm tempted to just make a bunch of lithium here, put the rest of the lithium on the belt with this stuff, and run it down here. Is that true? That's not actually true at all, is it? Because this stuff wants batteries and lithium. So I think the good play is still not even there, but maybe here. You're gonna need a lot of output inserters. Something like this. Yeah, maybe you just even 50 water to there's a lot of water coming out of that guy. Because yeah, the idea here is we just run this thing this way. This guy makes batteries, and then we have something like this. I reckon that's going to work out fine. And then let's get... Do I want that further in the middle of the thing? Probably not. These guys here are going to be the... Actually, do we even need to do that? I don't even think I need to do these, do I? If I'm just doing, like, here's half a belt of... Yeah, if this is just... I have half a belt of stuff that's getting turned into batteries, into half a belt of batteries, then this belt here is now going to be everything that I need, which is... I'd rather not do it in that place. I'd rather do it over here. That's not where it fits. Yeah. Changing my mind about things again. That's fine. It's not a speed run. Okay, so that's going to get us a belt of iron and copper. It's going to be... Here's going to be a belt of iron and copper. So now let's line this thing up. Give me these back, because blueprinting that stuff is going to be, you know, better for me. I don't even know how many of these things I want. How many of these will get me towards half a belt of batteries? Because I may as well build a ton of these things, right? 12 batteries in 20 seconds. So if I did... And there is a bit of crafting speed bonus, because the assemblers that I'm using are 1.25 speed. But if I get, say, 10, or if I get 20, then I'm edging towards like 16 or so batteries a second, which is a whole belt. So I really only need 10 of these. Okay. Yeah, let's move these guys slightly, because they're in a bit of a silly place. Let's have them here. Also, these lithium things I don't like. At least those ones I don't like. These ones I do like. And we're going to have... That's way more than I need, isn't it? Because these things are super fast. These things are mostly going to be blocked by output inserter speed. Yeah. So I don't reckon... How many of these? 5... Yeah, this is going to be 5, 10. This third one here is going to fill up the belt. So I don't reckon we do that. Am I going to need... I don't think I'm going to need more than... Is that true? If these batteries are making half a belt of batteries, then I kind of also need one of these... Let's have another 2 of those down there, so that I'm going to have leftover lithium after the batteries take everything they need, because the lithium also wants to end up heading in this direction to do beacon upgrade stuff. So that's a situation that I'm fine with. Am I going to... I reckon we can put a tank. Do I have a regular tank, which actually lines up super well with things. Yeah, whatever. Okay, because then I can also have pumps. And also just make sure that this guy has all the stuff it will ever need. And then are these guys are actually not connected to any power grid at the moment. So let's help them out in a couple of places. These guys are the these guys actually never got power. That was silly. So now they will. Eventually, when bots get around to it, which is fine. The other thing I'm going to need is, yeah, all of this water here. I think what I just do there is, where is the blue chips? The blue chips have a shortage of gold, which is not entirely surprising, but the thing I wanted was these. And as they just... Yeah, this is just, I don't have rich water. I think this is going to be the next problem, trying to do yellow science as well, is that I just won't have the rich water I need to do all the other drone parts. I think we're going to do a rich water build next. But the thing I wanted was these things. I'm going to need more than that as well. In fact, let's move these guys over a little bit. These item handling facilities, do I not have those at all? I also don't have... Yeah, I also don't have... the assembler 3s I need. Where is... Yeah, so this is going to be the input belt. So I'll put it over there. Where can these things fit? Because I know from previous experience of trying to make lithium that getting enough of these guys is kind of a bottleneck. And that pattern's actually pretty fantastic. I'm happy with that. Do these also do need power? Okay. Then this one is going to fit there, and then... yeah. That's going to be a thing, a setup I'm going to be pretty disappointed about, because neither of those things hit the pump that they needed to, but now it will. So yeah, probably still landmines. Yeah, landmines, fine. Yeah. So this belt, yeah, we need the rest of those assemblers. That's fine. This belt here will have, first of all, yeah, it'll have both the things we want for the... Which side are they going to be on though? This is going to go output priority on the side that heads towards beacons, and then this is going to take only batteries. Yeah, that's going to take only batteries, and I think by the time we get all these item handling item handling facilities, is going to do what we want. That's kind of in the wrong place, and also I was going to feel bad about that. Yeah, I was going to feel bad about these two undergrounds being in the same lane anyway, because this is already kind of weird, but we're doing that. It's fine, and because we've now got... Yeah, we can do this one down here, and I guess I'm not putting a train station there. I don't want these in my inventory. You have those. I got more of them. I still don't want them. So yeah, so these guys, if they run, which is waiting on this pump being powered, which is fine. So yeah, so I was thinking about having more dirty water to make more lithium over here. We're not doing that. We're just making the lithium here, which is also completely fine. I could have actually had one of these guys here, and I think I might. I think if I do that, then I can have one of these guys here, and the appeal of this is this one will always be able to find the spaces in the belt that are left when this one that doesn't have all the inserters it wants makes holes and things. So we need to get... Yeah, this water is just gonna, like, we don't care about water, it's just gonna disappear, it's fine. Don't even have anything around here that uses water. Yeah, so now down here, we've got... Oh yeah, because this train station is short, isn't it? This is only ever going to have 2 carriages arriving, because that's as long as the uranium train. Okay, so this is going to make a lot of batteries, it's going to make a lot of lithium. We're going to have lithium and batteries and uranium, and we're going to do a thing... Oh, it might need to be over here, doesn't it? No, wait, it's the energy. The K2 energy is made in a K2 energy provider, Ka2 energy provider, which I can't make because I don't have neodymium. That's fine. Okay, I think we're pretty much set up here for the rest of that anyway. Like, by the time we're ready to do that, we will be able to come back and just go, yeah, here's all the stuff that's set up for beacons. What I do need to do is go and refuel a bunch of things, and yeah, bring trains some fuel, because I've got this fancy train fuel. It doesn't work in these locomotives. I need to get other locomotives to do that. Somewhere over... This one here is a train fuel station. So we're going to go and visit the train fuel station. We're going to bring these guys some train fuel. Both these guys need some train fuel. We are at least making... Yeah, we're making a lot of engines, so it's fine. We also need to change them all up so that we're making these item unpacking things. Are we... Yeah, this guy here has... These crystals work as train fuel. It's fine. We now need to go to the mall, because we've got to set up some... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm still making the burner generators at... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm still making burner generators because I never unmauled them. And I'm pretty sure those use... Oh, yeah, this was the other thing that I realized that was kind of silly, wasn't it? First of all, I was never actually using these crystals because I'd set this up in a very silly way. But also... all the blue science is backed up anyway, so... The fact that... Priority from the left, yeah, so that'll now prioritize the crystals off the train. There'll be a small amount of stuff stuck in here, but, like, whatever, don't care. These guys can have... I don't even have... Yeah, not those ones. This box. So I'm making more locomotives, which is fine. Somewhere along here... Is it this one? Arc furnaces. This one here. Yeah, burner generators. I don't need burner generators anymore at all. I need... these... fluid item handling facilities, which actually need burner generators. Interesting. But I do have 40 burner generators. Are they also... Are the burner generators also... Yeah, the burner generators are also the things that are in the power grid that we're not using anymore because we've got the nuclear power. Okay, so I think we've got a solution to this. We need a lot of these fluid item handling facilities. We can have one of these guys here that is going to... Yeah, this thing is going to be set to burner generators. Do I have... How many... Can I find out... Yeah, I don't know if I've got any other random burner generators than this storage. Okay, so a couple. And then there's just like a pile of other random stuff in here. A ton of beacons I can't use yet. A lot of red chips, actually. Yeah, sorting all this stuff out is a thing that should happen at some point later, but probably won't. We've got, yeah, purifiers, silos. Oh, I should give bots train stations if I have train stations. Am I out of train stations? Okay. The solution to that is we're going to make some more train stations. Yeah, then this guy needs... What do you need then? Oh, you don't have... Yeah, you need that inserter. That's kind of important. And you don't need cogs. That's super interesting. Anyway, so we're now making these fluid item handling facilities. So now this batteries thing should be kind of running. I mean, these things will eventually just use the water that's in this pipe, and I'm not really concerned about that. Oh, I do need... Am I still making... Where's... It's down here, yeah. all these labs have nothing to do, and it's a bit of a shame, but we are at least getting a bit closer to... Yeah, give me all of these things. What are you actually checking? You're checking speed modules. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we are at least getting a bit closer to making yellow science, although I need to decide where to make yellow science. This has got enough titanium. It can have enough of these as well. Take anything I have from... Give me one of these, because I will need one of them. Actually, let's have a couple of these. And then I've got here just a bunch of other stuff I don't need. Oh yeah, I was fueling trains, wasn't it? That was why I was here. Part one was actually I'm gonna need more trains, aren't I? So let's just wander down here. This guy's automating trains, so I can have 5 of these trains. I can have 10 more carriages. I got a lot of copper. Yeah, all these guys are a bit sad, but whatever. That wasn't what I wanted. This is what I wanted. That one. Okay, first of all, let's go and find this train that's been complaining about being out of fuel for... since the end of the last episode. I don't even think it's been this episode. It's been the end of the last episode. So we got some fuel, which we can give it. You stop doing that, because you don't want to... because you're going to drive away if we get there. Then... oh, he's actually... where is this train trying to go? Oh, this is the only iron train for the entire base, isn't it? And it's also kind of blocked, because this guy didn't get the fuel that he wanted and was hogging that intersection. That's pretty funny. This is one tile away from being... yeah, if we do that, then that one can actually be a proper intersection. Oh, chain signals, which reminds me, this interface over here wants to be chain signals so that trains can get in and out without blocking each other, which also means we're not putting any train stations over there, which is fine. So yes, we got batteries on a train, we got engines on a train, we got a ton of lithium. All that's looking pretty good. I've still got train fuel. The thing I need to do next is figure out where we're making yellow science, because I think I just concluded that I don't have the space to bring all the other inputs that yellow science needs over here, especially as we need a bit of neodymium smelting as well, and also gold smelting. Is this the... no, that's the other train. Why are you... 5k, 4.9k? Oh, I guess... yeah, these trains don't go back to the supply stations if the supply stations don't have enough stuff. Because that's kind of how those things are set up. Do you have... yeah, you have a train fuel plant. You're fine. So you guys have got 150 of this stuff each. We're now making... are we just making a lot of batteries? We might straight up just be making a lot of batteries, which I think I'm completely fine with. Yeah, and also then just a lot of lithium. And so yeah, we've got all that stuff fine. Okay. What we need to do then is pick a space to make yellow science, and maybe we just take yellow science even further out of the way, because all of this is train supplied anyway. All of this is pretty fast and pretty good at doing a thing. And we're going to need both of the engines and the batteries trains, and then also rich water, and then steel and a bunch of drone frame stuff and things like that anyway. You guys aren't limited. These chests are limited. These guys aren't limited either, are they? They are not, and these guys... yeah, sure, I'm fine with all of that. Okay, whatever. Yeah, dirty water is doing a thing. Okay, let's at least see where these guys are. Yeah, this is pretty much what I expected. We're so far ahead of... like, we're getting a couple of big biters, but we're so far ahead with our technology with respect to where the evolution is that we don't really need to be worried. This guy is, like, permanently engorged because we're so close to these, but also I think I've been attacked here a couple of times now, and this guy isn't permanently shooting construction robots that are permanently putting these landmines down, so I think we're fine. I think we can just continue to tech into yellow science, not worry about all of that at all, and yeah, just get a bunch of yellow science, turn up with vastly more laser firepower later. I think we're going to go... I think we're going to build... Yeah, yellow science is just going to be a thing that's going to be elsewhere over there. I do need... Actually, this is maybe a good thing about bots not having rail networks yet, because it means we can drop these things down somewhere. I think I got that in the wrong place. There, yeah. Sure. Okay, you are the batteries train, but you don't have anywhere to be yet. So hopefully I can reconfigure all of these things in the time it takes me to... Yeah, what do I need here? So for electric engines, I'm going to need... Yeah, these... I mean, I'm also far enough away from the core that I'll have time to set all of these up before the rest of these rails gets built. So this is going to be, please... We're going to request some engines, because we've got a train that makes engines. A train that makes engines? Well, a train that will bring us engines. Engines... Less than, say, 500? Because we're probably not doing this at a huge rate either. In addition to engines, we need batteries, which we just automated. And it's also going to be where we send this train to. Train number 1, thing. This one wants to check batteries. Oh, both of those want to be batteries. I don't know where these things are going yet, so we're not going to worry about. And then also, batteries was only ever 3... Yeah, batteries was only ever 3 carriages long, so we don't need the rest of that. Engines, batteries, green chips are going to be a thing we're going to need a lot of, and that is a full-size wagon, so let's do that. Not uranium, green chips. Have greens. Somewhere there's a, yeah, here we go. That one, requesting all of that stuff, that's fine. This also wants to be summing of green chips. And yeah, this one, have batteries is actually the one I wanted to look at. And then battery request. Yeah, go here. You're in the middle of an intersection. You're blocking an intersection, but it's probably not an intersection I need, so that's almost likely fine. And then this one, I think we're also going to put a train fuel station over here as well. So somewhere we're going to be train fueling this stuff. I think we're going to do a very similar thing to the yellow science plan. I've also just noticed that none of these actually connected to the rest of the network, so let's quickly get these guys in here, and then this one is going to be the one that's going to go like here or something like that, isn't it? We've got signals. We have signals on the other side. Yeah. Okay. I think that yeah, using largely the same yellow science plan, we're going to have another station here, another set of stations that are also all going to bring us the other ingredients we need for yellow science. So let's go and configure those as well. So we've got batteries and batteries. We've got green chips and green chips. We've got engines and engines. 500, 7.5k. We don't need that many. Let's just have some reasonable number of engines, and then yeah, that's fine. And then okay, other things we need for drone frames, because I think we're going to build, yeah, electric engines and drone frames here. Purple science somewhere. Drone frames are still a thing that needs. Yeah, I need the other water, but then yeah, I need the steel, dirty water for neodymium. Also, the electric engines need the dirty water for the gold, and then the yellow. Yeah, then I think we're down to, yeah. So I think the only other things we need here for purple science, for yellow science on this side, put these things in, are going to be like somewhere we need somewhere we need steel for the steel. Where's steel request? There's steel request. Yeah, somewhere we need steel for. Gotta get both of those. We need steel for the drone frames. We've got batteries from the drone frames from the other side. We also then need blue chips, which we do have on a train. We don't have many of them on a train. We do have a request for that though, so that's now set up. This is not set up. Steel, blue chips, blue chips, blue chips, steel, steel, yeah. And then the only other thing... What was the other thing I just said? LDS. LDS is the other thing that... Yeah, I'm not going to need that much for that either. That I will need on a train, and I'm pretty sure I can also just grab... Yeah, there it is. Please, LDS. Yeah, so we're going to get... What is this the blue chips one? It is. The blue chips just comes in a carriage of length 2, so we don't have to worry about that. These guys... Am I ever going to need more than... I don't think I will I? I don't think I'm ever going to need... I'm never going to need more than half a belt, but this is the situation where the belt has to run this way, because the frontmost carriage is the one that's connected to the train condition, so it's the one that empties last, and as such, yeah, it needs to be the one that's connected to the combinators. This one will be the bunch, the things, yeah, these chests will be the ones that empty last, and when these chests are low, the combinator will trip the station into asking for another train, and yeah, that's going to be mostly fine. Also, we can have this here, and then these are my blue chips and LDS, and the only thing these guys are doing at this station is... Yeah, okay, fine, let's go here. These are just going straight into the... This stuff is just going straight into the purple science. So that's going to make... Purple science, yellow science. That's going to make that pretty straightforward. We still don't have all these things turning up. So let's... Okay, we've only got... Yeah, you know what? Somewhere we're going to find... Not there. Somewhere we're going to find some tier 3 assemblers with modules that bots can bring us, so then we can start to look at these recipes, because we want this stuff when we want drone frames, and we need... Yeah, all lubricant. I also need lubricant. So I guess I'm having 2 fluid stations up here, which probably, hopefully fits fine. These chain signals also need to all be chain signaled. Guess we do that now as well, so that these trains never get blocked by other trains, but also means we can't have train stations on either side here, which is also a thing that I'm okay with. We've already got like quite a lot of train stations around the place. Okay. Fluid request. We had a thing that looked like a fluid request over here, didn't it? Except it had other pump tracks and stuff in the way. Cool. Okay, so fluid request number 1 can go... Where's the train station? The train station's there. And then there's just a bunch of other stuff we don't care about. This is requesting dirty water, but it really wants to request rich water. I already had... Yeah, I already had a rich water request station all the way over here, also by the blue chips. Acid, rich water. In fact, this is actually not a very similar setup to what I want, because we've got to get more stuff out. So we've got, yeah, we're going to request some rich water. That's going to go here. We then want also lubricant. Yeah, and this. Yeah, we'll do the lubricant on the bottom side of the setup, because that's going to be closer to where all of these engines and stuff are getting made. So this station here, is actually going to be checking lubricant, which is just a normal fluid. We're going to request ourselves some lubricant. We don't have a train that does that yet. Do I have fluid wagons? I do have fluid wagons. I might need to boost the lubricant supply as well. Did I ever have the lubricant? I think that might have only ever been... Where is it? It's down here. Yeah, this lubricant is only ever... It's only ever going to be 2 wagons long. Do I even want... I don't think I want that pattern then, do I? I think I just want that. Yeah, so... You can have... Actually, don't have all of my train fuel. That would be an issue. But this is going to be... Lubricant to... Request... Full to empty. Yeah, and then... The place that has lubricant is more likely to be the place that is giving me a fuel supply. Actually, let's just check that before we just send this guy off. It does in fact not have a fuel supply. Okay, fine. We're still, yeah, just go and do that. It'll be fine. Yeah, so we're going to have lubricant here. We've got the green chips here. We're probably going to need... Are we going to need a full belt of green chips? We're probably not going to need more than 1 full belt of green chips. But I think that means we can get this... I don't like that hugely as a pattern. I think I'd rather do... I'm sure I had a version where the belt balancing happened after the merge. Why are you complaining about... Also, so there's a steel... Oh, there's a steel request over here? Please greens... Please steel... Is this the one you're trying to get to? Why are you not able to... I mean, I guess you have now. I guess it's completely fine. You have figured out how to get there. Yeah. No, bots were bringing me modules because I wanted modules, because all of these things also want the modules. Yeah, so we've got to get the rich water for the gold. We've got to get the neodymium also from the rich water. Most of these are going to have a fairly standard pattern, though, aren't they? How much... I mean, we're kind of close to getting everything done in an episode. I think maybe we just leave this build till next time, although... Yeah, we're still going to do... Let's leave 2 spaces between them for beacon purposes, and then we can have... We're going to do a direct feed thing. I'm pretty sure I need... There's definitely going to be something else I need electric engines for as well. But if I leave... Do I leave a triple space? Because if I leave a triple space... like so, then I can just do that. Which I think I like. Yeah, and then we're going to have to figure out how to get... There's going to be some... This is going to be fine. Yeah, we need to get steel and batteries in here, so I guess steel and batteries go on... steel and batteries are on opposite sides of the build, so that was great. And we've also got... Yeah, having in retrospect, having the chips on one side and having all of these train stations populated already is a bit of a shame. I'm pretty sure you're not going to fill up, are you? Yeah, you just... Are you coming to... Yes, you are coming to the yellow science. Okay. Are you... Oh no, are you less than 500 LDS? Let's set that to less than 200 LDS, because LDS is not very dense. And... Okay, no, we could actually set this to 500, couldn't we? Yeah, so let's... Yeah, 500 is going to be an amount that... yeah, okay, whatever. Yeah. That would have been a bit of a shame. engines and yeah, I think yeah, I'm gonna get some more modules for that. This. Yeah, I think we're going to come back next time, and I think that, yeah, the last thing we're going to do is figure out how we're getting. It's going to be something like this for the green chips. That it's not close. That was fine. Something like this for the green chips. I didn't get the inserters. That was silly. Was that all? That was all off by one. Why are all these things kind of weirdly shaped? Okay, I would have noticed. It's just this one here is off. Okay, sure. Because I think what we're going to do for this is we're not going to belt balance it here. We're going to belt balance it just here. Okay, let me actually check the... Where did I get that from? Did I get it from here? Okay, so it was... Okay, so it wasn't too busted, and then this belt here is the one that confused me, so whatever. Okay, so we're going to have some green chips, we're going to have some batteries, we're going to have... Why do I not have... Oh, I guess because the train isn't full, and it's running full to empty, right? That's what this train is doing? Yeah. Oh, and also it doesn't have a schedule. That's a good reason for it to not be going anywhere. Full to empty, have engines. Yeah, just go over here. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna have all these things arriving, and we should at the beginning of next episode. We don't actually have enough. Yeah, we don't actually have enough modules to be able to blueprint all that. Yeah, we'll get some green chips out of here. We've got batteries. We will have, with the exception of rich water, I think we're still going to do the yellow science. Yeah, I think we're still going to do the yellow science build next time, and then we will look at building enough rich water to get it done. But it's going to start with this, and yeah, it's going to be fine. We're definitely progressing. We've also got all the inputs for the next beacon thing set up. Yeah, we spent an entire episode not doing research, and we don't have anything beeping at us though. So all the trains have fuel for now, and landmines aren't getting destroyed. And yeah, that's pretty good.